Praveen Kumar Kesari, a multi-talented personality, writer, poet, lyricist and advocate, presents his unique satirical humorous work Empowered Woman, Together in Vows, Together in Section and Superheroine. This is not an ordinary joke, it is based on reality. This satire reflects our everyday behavior and habits, and don't be afraid, looking in the mirror doesn't make the face ugly, rather, it gives an opportunity to groom oneself. This work has both tickling humor and sting, the only difference being that here even the sting turns into laughter. India is a country where marriage is not just a union of two people but a whole social project. When will the band play, how long will the procession stay, and which gift will be called honorable? But sir, the biggest sponsor of this project is dowry. Now, to curb this dowry and domestic tension, the government has made laws, the Dowry Prohibition Act and the Domestic Violence Act. On paper, these laws are shields and bangles for women, but in ground reality many times they turn into weapons. Here the situation is such that if even tea leaves fall short at a wedding, the matter escalates to a criminal case. And see the fun, the crime is compound, meaning the police can, without a warrant, ring the doorbell and turn the whole procession into a special jail gas. That means the journey from wedding songs and father's blessings to the court appearance for the case has become very short. Hearing the law's name should bring a cool breeze of relief to the common man, but here many legal books are like. The real purpose of the Dowry Act and Domestic Violence Act was to empower women from weak to strong. But sir, in some places the story turned out the opposite. What strength did the weak gain? She became a future tractor driver. The poor husband thought he would get a wife in the marriage. Just think, if the daughter-in-law is in a bad mood and the mother-in-law thinks the lentils have too much salt, the daughter-in-law's dialogue comes, "Mother-in-law, I will send you, sister-in-law and husband all to jail for salt," and the police say, "Yes, madam, your order is our weekend bonus." Now ha. And the poor mother-in-law, who was never a queen of street corners and kiddie parties, now sits as a police station cat before the daughter-in-law. The biggest irony is that the women of the husband's side are also not safe, meaning the son is in jail, mother in court, and sister-in-law. The law says do not beat women, but the daughter-in-law says beating the women of the husband's side is my real display of woman power. Whether the mother-in-law's hand is broken or the sister-in-law has a head injury, everyone says, wow, this is the identity of an empowered woman. Nowadays, understanding the husband-wife relationship is not easy. Earlier, this relationship was a bond of togetherness. Now it is a section of a case. If the husband willingly bows his head before his wife, says yes every day as soon as the salary comes, automatically to the bank. Now the wife's formula is very simple. First, start saying bad things about the husband, then live off his income. And if the husband has any inherited property, put on a buying-selling demo for that. If the husband is straight, then yes, boss like M. Teach the husband that either you live according to my terms or eat lentils crying in Tihar jail's canteen. The poor husband does what online shopping customers do out of compulsion: no return, no replacement, only complaints in the box. Now at the wedding altar, band, flowers and stream section 498, cruelty by husband and relatives. Now you can go on the in-law express with a free ticket. Section 406, a small embezzlement in inherited property, the poor husband now comp. Section 324, injury with a weapon, now section blackmail package active, now the husband enjoys direct jail tour. Section 354, violation of a woman's dignity, the husband thinks, oh, this is the life casting of section 354. Section 506, threat, now the husband got the fast-track ticket to the police station, so here's the full package of 7 sections, a VIP jail tour for the husband's side and wife. And as the sections flare up, the husband's face shows expressions of vows and complaints. If the husband happily complies, fine. If not, the wife immediately activates the super blackmail package, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and neighbor's aunt. She is an empowered woman shouting, and the husband thinks vows completed, but the sections are still pending. Oh my God, now marriage is not just about love or affection but has become a legal playground where instead of relief, remote control is handed over. The new fun of marriage in India is now quarrels, laws, and VIP jail tour. If the husband does not obey the wife's orders, then the legal fast-track festival starts. The easiest way is to trouble the husband, file a case directly under the Dowry Act. And see the fun, the husband's relatives also join the VIP tour. Grandparents, sisters living abroad out of the last decade, no matter, call everyone. The mother-in-law shouts from behind, look son, how much your wife. Joking aside, all this is so automatic that the husband and his relatives think we only came for the wedding, now we are stuck in the whole jail plus court plus women empowerment festival. And the wife proudly says, look, this is my po. Don't think this can cause a marriage to fail because now you are the heroine of this business. Think your business includes police, mobile companies, and banks. All are behind women empowerment, no tension. Oh, I have learned to apply mustard oil on my hands and fry fritters in water. This is my superpower. Now is the chance to change my tracks. First, a makeover at the beauty parlor. Now, after the wedding vows, the court's coat room. The husband's relatives will see and say mastery in both law and fashion. Now advertise dates in newspapers. Actually, the fast-track VIP tour of the law is over. Now the super fast track of dating has started, going on dates. And the public whispers from behind, wow, this is the full package of an empowered woman. She knows how to fight the law, run a business, and is #1 in dating. The wife proudly says, oh husband, why did I get the vagina only to fry fritters? These women are not only empowered and multi-section queens but also the superheroines of patience. Husband, mother-in-law, sister-in-law all face their own crises, but neighbors, police, lawyers, and court officials weave their web of patience. And elderly devotees, social media followers, and bank officials also understand that if we behave a little favorably, our VIP package will open in the generous heart of the woman. That is why society always thinks. Neighbors also whisper, look, this woman is empowered, but if we behave a little attractively, we can also get benefits. And this is the fun, patience plus empowerment plus part-time benefit tri-comic balance, P. Elderly devotees and neighbors also understand the possibility. That is why devotees aged 80-90 also will not stop jumping like Salman and Kareena to the latest songs. Yes, they will do dance moves until someone's disc slips, or T. In society's eyes, this is a digital offering of goodwill. But the truth is these elderly have become VIP dancers on social media and financial supporters. Now see the interesting twist. The same society that prays for elders. Neighbors whisper, oh son, if the daughter-in-law is empowered, then we want to share in her popcorn too. Children think, mom, your dance video can make us a small CEO on YouTube, meaning the whole society is now devotees, court cases, social media, and profits. And society, neighbors, friends, relatives invest in laughter and cleverness for their own benefit. Everyone is playing their role. Some for show, some for profit, and some just for entertainment, and you stand in S. Actually, this is the real stage of life. Here every character has its own drama. Husband, mother-in-law, sister-in-law endure their own sorrows. Neighbors and society put on big faces playing the game of laughter and sympathy, and women who are of sympathy's S. The hidden message in the laughter is that life is not just filters and social media trends. The real fun and real strength come when you carry the power of patience, the wit of laughter, and social understanding together. So keep laughing, keep learning, and keep understand.